we look at the life of a young lady who is doing pretty well in the music business. As Christians always say that when you meet Jesus Christ, you'll never be the same. But I guarantee you in TV land that when you meet this young lady, you will never be the same. Born in Kingston, Jamaica, from a small district called Waterhouse, she comes as a rising star among the stars in Jamaica. And I'm Keith Resent, your host. Welcome, Empress Yahtoweh, to Old Harbor Lifestyle Interview. Our viewers have been talking about your music videos, and they have been asking me questions that I couldn't answer. But this week, you're blessed to be among us to share those questions and answers with us. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. And thanks. Hi to your viewers. Hi Old Harbor. Hi St. Catherine. Hi Clarendon. Mwah. Thanks for all of that.
Yeah, man. It's really a joy and an honor to have you. Viewers, she is a lady that makes a great impact on me since I met her last year. She has a spiritual energy that we don't normally get from our entertainers. And that's why I'm so excited to share her with you this week, for you to grasp that spiritual energy that she gives to all of us. And I'm so excited. You said you were born actually in Kingston.
Yes.
Because when I met you first, I thought you were from some African country visiting Jamaica.
Yes, I always tell myself that I'm a tourist. Since recently, since I left my job, I said I'm a tourist because they always label us as slaves, but I changed that word from slaves to tourist. So I live and enjoy the country as much as possible as a tourist. But the truth is, I am originally from Waterhouse. Waterhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So big up yourself, Waterhouse, Wayland's Corner. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Binns Road. Big up yourself, Jewsland. Yeah, man. Empress Yahtoweh, love you, man. Big up yourself, Old Harbor, because I get a lot of love and support from my fans in Old Harbor, from my fans in Clarendon, from my fans in Thompson Town. So, Empress Yahtoweh, love you.
But Empress Yahtoweh, though, you're born in Waterhouse, you lived a regular life, and we hear about you rising in 2016, and we want to know what has made that transition from this quiet girl, teenager girl, to this big a celebrity. Cause we see you as a celebrity right here now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man. So what makes that transition there?
Well, the transition, because from Waterhouse I did move on to becoming a banker.
Yes.
And then now I move on from banking into music. Now music for me is a spiritual calling.
Yes.
Because the truth is, I was so focused on getting the material aspects of life covered, because I saw from a young age how it was. So from a young age I always sitting in the bus going to school in my school uniform, watching people walking by dressing up in their work clothes, and I was like, next couple of years I'll be like that in my work clothes. So I was pretty driven from an early age to succeed. So the first thing I did was I started working. I worked at Jamaica National for about 14 years.
Wow.
Yes.
But I get the impression that during those early years of yours, you weren't thinking about music.
No. I was thinking, I always loved music because I always loved to sing, but what discouraged me from music or getting involved in music is that I had so many sisters who were so brilliant vocally.
Okay.
So I wanted to produce, I wanted to push them, so I started writing songs. I would chant and I would keep my chants written down, and memorize them, because singing for me or chanting for me is something that really helped me. So I would write a song or chant a song to go through, something, or to get over an obstacle, or something spiritual, a spiritual inspiration would come to me. So I would always be writing ever since I was a little girl.
Okay.
That always kept me, my writing.
Okay, and viewers, this interview, listening to her, it's not one of the norm. Most time we interview artists, they say it's an inborn concept. They're born with this. But here we have a young lady who was not focusing on music, all her life. So this is a spiritual calling. That's what I'm gathering here.
Yes.
And she ventured into the world as a business person, working in the banking system, the banking era. And here she is. She has released her first album last year in 2017. And Who Am I? With a 12 tracks. We're going to get into those 12 tracks shortly. But I'm so excited to learn more about her past. So just have patience with me, viewers, while we dig some more into her past. You mentioned that in 2016 you did your first recording, but you have been writing before that.
Yeah.
So you were a dreamer.
Always dreaming. And I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm a dreamer because I want to encourage persons, my fans, my viewers out there, believe in yourself and continue to dream, because the truth is, what you see outside of yourself is not the reality. It's what you hold inside of you. Greater is he that is inside of you than he that is in the world. So yes, Mr. Rizzen, I've always been dreaming. I've always dreamed. I've always been a dreamer, a structured dreamer. So I dream about how my life would be. So even, where I was at Jamaica National, I dreamt about it before I got there.
Right.
But the music itself, no. I didn't really have it in my dream plans like that.
Well, you had things in your dream. You had things in your dream.
That pushed me.
But you just never dreamed that you'd use the music to fulfill that purpose.
That's it.
So as a young girl growing up in Waterhouse, the things you really see around you, you always dream to make a change.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Definitely. As a young person, as a young girl growing up, you see a lot of things. And what I try to do and my mode of thinking is not to focus on the negative. And I always tell myself that no matter what happens to you in life, once you have life, you can make that difference. You can be who you want to be. And the truth is, we have to go even deeper from being who we want to be, because who I thought I wanted to be was a banker. And I went further and now being a musician, a reggae musician, I know that I'm being what the most I want me to be. So this passion that you have to be who you want to be, getting to know yourself, will drive you closer to the Most High until you can finally unfold what is it that I'm really here for. What is my purpose? And I feel like music is not unfolding for me. It is my purpose, and I feel complete now that I'm doing music.
Okay, that's brilliant. I do wish that I didn't have to ask questions, but just to sit and listen to your lecture, because I'm listening to you. You sound positive. You have the words of encouragement that our young people need. Musicians are dubbed as entertainers, and we have a good time listening to your music. But when you can have a good time and learn something of substance, that's a plus.
Yeah.
That's a plus. But in your songs that we'll talk about later on, though, let me jump the gun. I realized that you mentioned Jah a lot. So from growing up, I'm thinking though that you have a connection with Jah, the earth, the creator. How you get involved with Jah? What was it? What you mean? Because young people that draw to entertainment, guns and sex and them someday, but you seem to Jah, like you used to go to church one time.
Yes, of course, because my foundation, my roots is church, because I remember, growing up and, you couldn't find any answer, so you start searching. So at 16 years old, I started searching. And I became a Christian at 16 years old. And, it was a good experience for me, and the foundation that experience set put me to where I am now, because I kept growing, because I want to know God more. I want to know Him for myself. So I keep reading. So it's like I went on a, most persons go to college and they study.
Right.
I went on a self-study.
Good.
I went on a journey to study myself and to understand myself.
Yes.
And, I would say the journey is continuing, but this is what is unfolding. Music is what's unfolding for me.
Okay, so basically then you weren't searching for it, but you realize that in your search it all leads back to music.
Right.
We want to talk about self, and you did a song, Who Am I? No, that song in my mind now. It can go both ways. You're asking, you want to know who you are, or you're actually telling people who you are. Who am I? Is it that it's a continuation of your search, or is it a revelation from your search? Hope you understand the question.
I'm glad you touched on the song Who Am I? And Who Am I is like similar. It's like capturing the journey. It's like remember I told you I went on a self journey?
Right.
To find self.
Right.
So during those self journey, these chants were coming up and I was recording them, keeping, even though I didn't have any idea or thought that I was going to do music.
Okay.
I just think maybe I could sell the songs or my lyrics to my sisters who have beautiful vocals, right? So I never thought that it would go down.
So I make it sound like you have beautiful vocals.
I do have beautiful vocals, but you know,
at that time you had more respect and more belief in your sister because they were advanced.
Right, because we do as individuals, and I'm glad you said that. We do from time to time tend to put others above ourselves.
True.
We tend to look at others and compare and
True.
say, no,
True.
you know, because maybe if I wasn't doing that, I would have been far ahead in music.
Okay, but that's a good way to start. Viewers, you're watching a live star interview with me on set. This week is Empress Yahtoweh. I hope I get the Yahtoweh.
Yahtoweh. Yes.
Right, and we're talking about music and her life. That's what live star interview do. But we're gonna break. We're gonna have you to watch that music video, even a part of it. Who am I? And then we get back to Empress Yahtoweh.
Starting over, it's not easy, but life is a journey. You gotta keep going on. Starting over, but I'm gonna make it. My life has a purpose, like a fire keep burning strong. Who am I? Guessing who am I? For years I've been living your life. Who am I? I'm guessing who am I? Finding the truth, am I really gonna die? Who am I? Who am I? For years I've been living your life. Who am I? Who am I? Finding the truth, am I really gonna die? It really doesn't matter who is right or who is wrong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Deep inside me is a song. Yeah, 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 yeah. Beating like a kettle drum. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I keep on treading on. Yeah, 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 yeah. To the Most High I belong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Starting over, but I'm gonna make it. My life has a purpose, like a fire keep burning strong. Who am I? Guessing who am I? For years I've been living your life. Who am I? I'm guessing who am I? Finding the truth, am I really gonna die? Who am I? Who am I? For years I've been living your life. Who am I? Who am I? Finding the truth, am I really gonna die? I know it's not easy.
5 music videos of inspirational and spiritual connection too. I mentioned that in the beginning of the program. Chosen One. We see that she mentioned about Selassie. We see Jah Defend Me, El Shaddai, which most Christians can relate to. And there's 2 other songs, Jaja Children, and which other one I missed?
Brilliant Child. But a video is not
out for Brilliant Child.
But it was one of the first release.
That you did?
Yes.
That you did. And Brilliant Child was talking about you?
Brilliant Child, it was, I would say, talking about my experience. Yes, as a child growing up in Waterhouse.
Okay.
Yes, right. It really speaks to, as young children, how the society affects us. Because what I realize is that, you know, it's easy to look at a child coming home from school. You know, you're driving by in your car because you work, you know, in a corporate, you know, society, and see the child misbehaving and say, they may picking that bad, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And not understanding that it comes from something much deeper than that. Their environment affects their behavior and a lot more things. So, you know, I did that song also to show our children that they are brilliant.
Okay.
They are born with an intelligence, because as I said to you, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. So from a child is born, they have that inborn intelligence. So I wanted my daughter and other children to know that they were born brilliant, no matter their experiences. Right.
But from your life though, if all the children could get one thing from your life that I'm getting, from a tender age, you have decided not to let society dictate who you are, but to dictate who you are to society.
Definitely.
I pick it up.
Definitely.
When you look a bit, I grow up.
I'm also, you know, an optimist. Right? So I always try to see, you know, you see the problem, but I think solutions. So I'm always focusing on the solutions for the problem rather than focusing on the problem. Because, you know, in reading and in self-searching, you realize that the more you focus on the problem, the more you get more of that. So in order to pull yourself up, you have to literally ignore the negative, even though it is there. You have to
that's
literally,
the secret.
yes, you have to literally ignore it, so you can create a frame of mind that will stimulate your mind to start thinking what I can do to help, even though I am not a politician, even though I'm not, you know, a millionaire, a zillionaire. As you know, an individual in a community or a young person, what it is I can do to help or to contribute.
And you learned that secret from very young.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Our viewers are watching and they're wondering what is the significance for those three things in your forehead there. So we see them in some Nigerian movies. Tell us about it too.
Well, these things in my forehead, I mean, I'm used to wearing a lot of makeup. So, and I don't wear makeup anymore. I cut that out because I want to allow my skin to breathe. That's one. And the other thing too is that I am one of those persons that I think is mixed race, meaning I have Caucasian in my blood, I have Indian in my blood, I have Chinese in my blood, I have black in my blood. So from time to time, what I do when I wear this, I feel more connected to my Indian, because my grandfather is a straight Indian person, so I feel connected to my Indian ancestors when I, you know, wear these.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were involved in a movement that seems to suggest that what you're talking about, out of many. I can't pronounce the name, but it's out of many.
Wow. Out
Wow.
of one, we are many. That's the name of my charity.
Oh, it's a charity foundation?
Yes.
That's yours?
That's my personal.
Okay.
But,
And you're also involved in oracles.
right. What is happening is that there is a joint venture happening, and I have to give thanks to the Most High, wherein there's a combination of Orkazao Divine Production, and Orkazao Divine Production deals with you know, music, producing creative works like carving, painting, and anything that have to do with creativity and the publishing of creativity. That's what Orkazao Divine Production deals with. So there's a collaboration going on between Orkazao Divine Production and Yahtoweh Music Production.
Okay.
Because Yahtoweh Music Production, a lot of persons don't know, is responsible for releasing my first album, Who Am I, which is my company, my label. And there's also a combination going on with Total Mix TV.
Okay.
So there is a combination going on with Yahtoweh Music Production, Orkazao Divine Production, and Total Mix TV. Right.
Oh, and viewers, forgive me for not hailing the general himself from Total Mix TV, Bad Bigs, the man at the house with us. Yeah, man, and thumbs up, Bad Bigs, for the great work that you're doing. So, okay, so there's a three-fold combination.
Yeah.
But although you're venturing in the music, you're still a business head person.
I can't get rid of it.
And you balance the
it's
thing.
embedded in me, and I think when I look at the fact look at my journey, I think that the most I know what he was doing when he sent me into, you know, that arena to work and to gain that experience. Because now that it's all coming together, I see where, you know,
Yeah,
all
everything
of
is
it was
needed.
needed
Yes,
and
yes.
necessary. So
Yeah.
the cake and the pie and everything is coming nicely together with the experiences. So
Even the school that you went to and
Yes.
everything was just ordained.
everything was
Your
ordained.
mama did tell you that you were a dream to that come true. You never know me know that.
No.
Alright. so everything just come.
Yes.
So
Naturally, yeah, naturally.
because right now, you know, if the artists them out there could really take a page from your life, you know, man, I tell you they're better off. Because it's as soon as they go into the music business, them put on everything else and still look so a music. They don't want to work. But here you are, inspiring us that although you have this passion for music, you're in the music business, you're still doing business.
Yes.
And we need to understand that. They are, talk
But
to
the
them
type
young
of
artists.
business, the type of business that I'm getting into is really relevant to the music as well because, you know, I'm doing charity, which is a passion of mine. I love to give, and I'm also, you know, empowering the minds of young people by being successful in business, by being
Yes.
able to say, despite what is happening, we can come together. So we can come together and build something. So I want to build what I would say a platform for music in Jamaica. It is already there, so you know it's continuing.
Yes,
it's
yes.
continuing to build on what is there.
Yes,
So
yes.
we want to build a foundation, build a platform. So with the joint venture that is happening with Total Mix TV, it is the idea and the dream and the vision behind that is to continue the journey of building a firm platform to showcase Jamaica's creative work.
Creative work, and
Yeah.
I like how you mentioned
Not just
creative.
music.
Right, I like how you mentioned that because you're trying to be modest, and that's commendable. But in terms of the music now, that we see in a wider public era, there is entertainments and them bitter vibes, and as them bitter vibes today, and the emotion change tomorrow, you know, you're nothing. But you're building another platform. You're building a platform that will stand forever.
Definitely.
But you don't want to talk the things like that, man. So compare your music to the other type of music, them. Now. What's the big difference?
You know, I am very humbled to be in an arena with Jamaican music.
Yes.
Musician, to be honest.
But sorry.
Why I'm
sorry.
humbled? Because I know who my brothers and sisters in Jamaica are. We are leaders.
Yes.
We are prophets and prophetess. We are prophetesses. We are kings and queens. The greatest of the greatest was taken here and taken to Haiti. Right? And I know you're going to let me talk some more about
Yes,
Haiti.
yes. Well, yeah.
So because I am aware of that now, to be considered a star among the stars of Jamaican stars, I'm feeling very proud because the truth is Jamaica has a lot of stars to showcase, and that is why taking on the music now, I don't just want to do the music, I want to get involved in the process of showcasing those other stars that Jamaica has as well to the world.
Okay. So what do you think about most of the music that are getting airplay now? Do you see the substance as you would want to see? Do you see the substance in the music as what you would really want to see? Be honest with me. He said them go look for you.
I'm going to be honest. You know, I'm going to tell my viewers the truth. You see, when I speak, I try to speak more in terms of what the most I would want you to say.
Positive,
Yeah.
righteously.
Right, because Yahtoweh'S represents the most I really. Because
Yeah,
as I said,
that's
the
a
music is a calling.
yeah,
Yahtoweh'S
Yahtoweh, right.
is a calling. So when I come, you know, on a platform, I try not to represent myself. Right?
Okay.
So the truth is what I see happening now in the music is a natural flow, because the truth is, you know, when something get bad, it can't get no worse in it, I forget good. And to be honest, since I've been on the scene since 2016, I've been listening and I hear the changes happening and there is a transformation happening in the music where I'm hearing more positive music being airplayed, because you have to understand too, the artists are motivated by a lot of things. They are motivated by the popularity, they are motivated by the encouragement and the push that they get from the DJ, the disc jockey, the radio stations. And what I find is that you know, as a society, even though we want to point the finger at the artists, we too play a lot in how we promote them. Because if an artist sing 2 songs, he sing a positive song and then sing a
what some of that called negative, right?
Right, they'll say negative, but I mean you choose, because if you're watching a movie, you're watching a TV, you have the action movie, a cowboy, you have the love movie, so you change the channel to choose whichever you want to watch. What I'm saying is that, what I find is that if any artist I see on the mainstream now, their most baddest song, gun song, slackest song get the most airplay. And it's not that the artist does not have positive songs. Because what I realize, every Jamaican artist that comes out, if I check their catalogue, them have 1 and 2 positive songs.
Sure.
But they hardly get airplay.
True.
I hardly hear them. I mean, if I say, but wait a minute, have the positive song yet?
Yes. So it goes back to what we talked about earlier with you. You don't make society dictate who you should be. But unfortunately, some of those artists, because they want the fame, then go with it. So we can't bash them. We can't do. Because them look a big.
We have to take responsibility.
Yes,
too,
yes.
You know. We have to take. All of us, have to take responsibility for what is happening in our environment. When we start pointing finger, it comes right back at us. You know.
True. All right, beautiful. But what about the songs you have done, though? Which you consider to be your favorite?
My favorite is the first video that I shot, which is Chosen One. His Imperial Majesty is here for everyone, not just the Rastaman, not just the valid man. Yeah. See, it's a lot, because the truth is, as I tell you, my career happened mystically. I never thought I wanted to do music. It's a calling from the Most High. I can get into it, but I do plan to write my book, my story. So, you know, it's very deep how I get to saying Haile Selassie is the Almighty and how I start doing music. But the truth is, the joke about it is, after I recorded 3 singles, and I was going to shoot, when I was going to shoot the video, the actual video, I was going to shoot El Shaddai. And something mystical happened that I ended up at Pinnacle.
Okay.
That day when I was going to shoot the El Shaddai video. And I was like, and my partner and I, we were, you know, because we were at us saying, no, we decided El Shaddai, why you're changing.
Yeah.
But when I ended up at Pinnacle and felt the awe and the essence and felt the calling, I was like, you know what? I want to do El Shaddai, and I got the dress and everything for El Shaddai, but guess what? I'm going to do Chosen. And that is, it proves to me when these things happen, it proves to me more and more that I'm not doing this for me. And I'm not doing it because I'm looking fame or I want to do it. I'm doing it because it is my calling, it is my purpose. And I've answered the call music. And the music itself, because I know you want me to get into it and I'm not losing you off at all. The song itself, the lyrics of the song,
yes, that's right.
Really, it's really saying to everyone, it is one God. It is one God, and His name is Imperial Majesty Empress Yahtoweh'S. What we are doing, we are, and I wouldn't say we, because it's a long history of why we don't know who our God is.
Okay.
And why we don't know His real name.
Okay.
You know, so it's a long history. But He is, you know, the Almighty, and you know, it's proven in the Bible. To the amount of time Ethiopia is mentioned in the Bible and stuff like that. But I'm not the type of person to speak on, to say, you know, I would allow the priest of Rastafari to do that.
Okay.
But I know that Haile Selassie is the Almighty, and He confirmed that to me daily by how He manifests Himself in my life. And when I say, you know, not just the Rasta man, not just the bald man, because what I realized, in treading the road, treading the streets, I realized that I buck up on a lot of ones that love Rastafari. Much, much more than the ones that I see in locks, deeper in their meditation as it relates to worshipping
and
His
principles.
Imperial Majesty and the principles
Yes.
and the liberty of His Imperial Majesty.
Yes.
If they don't accept His principles and His teaching, they accept His love that He has for humanity and mankind. So you see where His Imperial Majesty is impacting everyone, not just persons who is saying Rasta.
Yes, right. Viewers, we have been a good summit. You know, we are on an educational platform this week on Lifestyle Entertainment, where we entertain, informs also. We're going to go for a second break. Big up Bad Bigs, Oracle, and their friend. And we'll be back shortly, viewers. Just keep in tune. Talking to Empress Yahtoweh, and she's truly an empress. This is Lifestyle Interview, and for you who's just joined in, well, I'm Peter as usual, and you know that, boy, me always excited about music, you know, and there's a plus this week. There is music, and there's education, and there's spiritual enlightenment. We're going to talk some more about your music, what is happening now, and you know, and some of the little shows them that you appeared on, and the little tours them you go for now. We have to talk about the things now, because when I tell you, me want to know what going on, because my middle name is FAST, fast. You know, fast not people business. That's why they give me a job. All right. So what is really happening now in the life of Empress Yahtoweh as we stand now in the music industry and your performances?
Okay, well, what is happening? Performance level, a show today, later on.
You have a show today too?
Yes, at a high school. And coming up in June, I have Emmanuel Stain birthday bash. You know, all my fans, please check it out. Please come and see Empress Yahtoweh performing. Come early, you know, because you know what all the performers.
You mentioned that today you're going to be at a school, high school?
Yes.
So you have been to several high schools. Tell us about what you've been doing.
Well, what is happening now, because I just came back from a tour in Haiti. We toured Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and, you know, captured some of, you know, our activities and our tour, the history. It is so rich in history. And we also found out something about Haiti, that there was actually, I think, the 36th president of Haiti, 36th, I think, 34th, was actually a Jamaican.
Yes.
So I realized that Jamaicans have been going across to Haiti doing great things as well that we, you know, are not aware of.
Sure.
You know, so I realized that Haiti and Jamaica is very connected.
Right.
And what it did for me too, it, you know, it cracked a lot of illusions that I had in my own mind about Haiti. Because, you know, most of all, we always be watching the news and we feel like Haiti is the worst place for earth.
Right.
Right? And so, you know, being who I am, I love to question things.
Right.
And also, I'm involved in charity, so at the worst place, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
To see the world.
But when I get
to
there,
see
though.
how I can help.
But when I get there, you were surprised.
I was surprised. I was surprised by, you know, the fact that I didn't see anything like they described it. I didn't see the type of devastation. So it's surprising to me that they were so quick to show us the devastation, and we're not seeing the improvement that I witnessed. So I captured it. I captured it on TV. Total Mix TV covered it as well. Yes, what I see, they do need some development, and I think that if we, in the Caribbean, would do the same thing and question the illusion about, you know,
the misconceptions
and the misconceptions, and reach out and to them, I think, you know, things would improve much better, you know. Like for one thing, if I tell myself, if I get the platform, I would say this: Haiti needs a proper garbage disposal system. And I know Michael Leachin and whoever else, which other bank in the Caribbean, I know we have the capability and the capacity to start a proper disposal system in Haiti, or even help them, support them. So that's one of the things I need, the desperate need I observe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about when you land in Haiti. They look when you have some foreign alien. Tell me about it.
When I landed in Haiti, I was surprised by that too. Them said, Jamaica, me brother, man, me brother. And they hug us up. It was like, and I'm looking at the faces of the Asians, and I'm seeing faces that I left in Jamaica. It was like, I am still home. It's just that the language made it clear that you're not home yet, you know, because there was a big language barrier in terms of they spoke Creole and French. You know, it's English and Patois we speak. Right. But even though there was a language barrier, because of the love of the people, we managed to walk to Port-au-Prince, view, got tours, and we understand them. nonetheless, and enjoyed ourselves so much. And what I feel from them too is their love for each other. You will be surprised that I'm in Haiti and their road system is not so modern as ours. Because I do see stoplights, but not a lot. And there are busy streets and busy towns, and you don't hear them and say, you see vendors come out when there's a traffic combustion and helping all the way down to clear the traffic. People on the road assisting. They were like, the police, when I see the men in the road helping to clear the traffic, I was like, is he a policeman? No. When I look here something on it, it's a vendor. So there was a unity that cannot be ignored amongst the people, and there's a love for their one another. They love each other.
I don't know, when I see this interview and hear you talk about them, I just I'm going to move some more.
Man, they're so loving.
I've never been there. I hardly get any reports from Haiti. But in your visit there, what you gather from the crime activities? Is there a lot of criminal activities there among each other like we have in Jamaica?
No.
Oh my.
No.
That's nice.
No.
okay. Boy, I'm so excited, you know, being hearing about our sister, brother country, Haiti. And the fact that you did a music video in Haiti, what's the name of the song again?
Jaja Children.
Jaja Children.
Jaja children, Jaja children, Jaja children, and we no fear none of them. Jaja children, Jaja children, Jaja children, tell them we not beg no friend.
Yeah, you see it. No, you know, in Haiti, you know, you're from Jamaica, you bring your own camera crew.
Yes.
And many times when we see our Jamaicans go abroad and shoot videos, them show one could see in Jamaica, in it too, and so forth. But you have all the scenes were from Haiti.
Yeah.
Tell us about the video shoot in Haiti, man, and the response you get from the people. Like, I'm seeing some people in the video, man, and I'm telling you, come like, they catch a song as they hear.
I'm telling you, as I tell you, it was like, when I was there, everything in music for me is mystical. So I have to just mention that His Imperial Majesty is ever present in everything that I do and every step that I take musically. Because going to Haiti, it was not planned. We just decided that we were going to go to Haiti and just see for ourselves what Haiti is like and coverage it for Total Mix TV, because we're starting this new venture with our company. We did plan to shoot a video, but we didn't choose which. And that's the thing with me. I like to leave the element for the Most High to decide, right? And when we got there, that's the video we end up shooting, and it came together nicely, and the people in Haiti loved the song. They love it very much.
I was wondering if you did send the words to give them.
No, they love it very much. It was just on the spot, on the moment.
So nothing was planned?
It was not planned. We just do it naturally.
Wow.
Yeah.
No script wasn't written like that?
No.
And the people just fall into place?
Yes.
And they just love your song?
I remember they speak a different language. So you know it was a mystical energy, a positive vibe where just the love.
Yes.
Just the love.
And when I mention Oracle promotion, when I'm preaching for a long time, you know, I'm telling you, say, you know, that man, there one kind of mystic youth dealing. So anything when you link up with a brother there. Definitely. So it's a perfect partnership in business.
Right.
And when I get to, you know, your personal thing, in business, a perfect combination of partnership. Yeah, man. A famous name, you know that about Oracle. Alright, and you talk about Jaja working with you and moving with you.
Yeah.
I watch a video, man. And when I was watching the music video that you did in Harbour, up by the castle.
Kobe Castle.
And I tell you, it come like I see Jaja moving.
Yes.
I see the grass and just moves. I'm just saying, wait. I
was looking at it too and was like, whoa, what is that, you know?
So those things happen to you in your life everywhere you go?
Naturally.
You know, so you make me take them, I get free, no? So you recognize the presence of Jaja in your life.
Yes.
And you just make him lead, and you feel you're under the leadership of Jah, because everything is going great.
Right. What I did, I recognize you know, as I said, from working all my, you know, for 14 years, you know, dedicated work, I must say too, because whenever I take up something, I dedicate myself to it, and if I can't put passion into it, I can't do it, you know. So I dedicated I was dedicated to my work, and after seeing that is what I wanted for me, and seeing how it manifested, and you know, the pain and emotional trauma that come from even, you know, the experience of growing up and working, and the struggle of being even a mom, and you know, you have to be balancing everything. You know, when I got called away from it, the music make a difference. It shows me that, you know, this is what you were meant to do. So even though you were doing that and thought that that is what you wanted to do, this is what the most I wanted to do. So what I did was I said, okay, I know you're calling me now, because you know when God call you, stop a child coming in a while.
Oh, yes,
all type of trouble. I was like, you know what? I know you're calling, so I just stop. A lot of my family, my friends don't understand it. I just stopped right there, put down everything, and said, you lead. And he, the Most High, His Imperial Majesty Empress Yahtoweh'S, has been leading me ever since.
Ever since.
Yeah.
So the past 2 years of your life has been
about just the Most High.
and music.
Yeah.
So it has been a tremendous journey for you.
It has been.
And the journey continues.
It continues.
Oh my God, man, I tell you. So right now you're just getting ready now to do some more live performances.
That is what I am. I'm excited to go on the stage now and perform, you know, for my fans and let them get to see. Because really and truly, I truly believe that my strength is in performance. I'm a very, you know, energetic person. I'm very expressive, and, you know, even, you know, keeping that, and, you know, I've been having that part of me contained, you know, watching it for a while. So I'm excited to go out there and, you know, show and interact with my fans and show them that side of me, the performance side. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Emmanuel Steen performance, because it's one of my, it's a show that I'm looking forward to, because it is in Old Harbor. And I want to give back to Old Harbor, because Old Harbor is given to me, you know.
Okay. Yeah. And not to let go too much though, but what are the things that the audience can expect from you, apart from that spiritual thing, you know?
They can expect the unexpected. They can expect the unexpected, because I am someone you can't put in a box. You can't put in a box and say, you know,
this is her.
This is her. You know, you are supposed to expect the unexpected, expect a great show, and expect to be entertained.
I'm surprised too. Because you're not mentioning one song you mention, man. Because you're a variety singer. I'm here one song, man, cricket, something, man. I see your movements.
Even
people.
Shine your light, you beautiful girl. Shine your light and brighten the world. You've seen it all, yet you stand tall. You know what to do to yourself. You gotta be true. You've seen the rich and the poor, hunger knocking at your door, yet you still hold on. Deep inside, you know there is more. Shine your light, you beautiful girl.
Shine your light. Strong messages of building character in our young ladies and gentlemen. We need more of that in our school system. You do one song, man. Me not hear the song fully. Me see one little piece and you give me some dancing and fight, man. People, she can't move. She can't dance. You are a dancer, no?
Yes, I love to dance. And
People,
that's where my first passion of music come from, dancing. If I ever sit here and you start playing music, I can't sit still. I have to, you know.
People, you have to go at the show, support Empress Yahtoweh.
Dancing is like...
You're going to surprise. She transforms on stage, she active, she flexible.
You
She
see the best of
vibes
me
it.
on stage.
She
Definitely.
everything. One full package in one beautiful Empress.
Thank you.
You gotta be there.
Thank you.
And how you where you see yourself in the next 5-6 years from now?
5-6 years from now, I see myself touring internationally, and I see, lots more albums. I see a lot of accolades, but the greatest accolades is from the Most High, saying that I am pleased with you, my daughter, Yahtoweh'S.
We must please because you know if it was actually which one if you left motor in the music, I must say which song you left motor?
So why don't you cricket for me? Why don't you cricket for me? Why don't you cricket for me? Why don't you cricket? You make me wanna sing, yeah. You make me wanna sing, yeah. You make me wanna sing, yeah. Pure love and joy you bring.
Well, I know, man. You still have to tell me what you mean by that. Yeah, the artist can sing some phrase and parody, you know. But remember that cricket for you. Talk to me.
This song, the song developed a lot of meaning afterwards, because when you voice a song, it can pick up vibration from the environment and your fans put meaning to it. So this song was originally developed because I enjoy listening to crickets. In the stillness of the night or in the quietness of the morning.
Yeah, you listen to? The crickets them.
I listen to crickets.
Oh, early morning vibes.
Yes, I think they sing beautifully.
I'm not going any further. Right now you have one album with 12 tracks. And the 12 tracks that is on this album, you carefully selected these 12 musics.
Well, I would say the most I carefully selected.
Yeah, because when I say 12, I say 12 tribes. Talk to me.
No, nothing like that. It's just
A coincidence.
It's just the most I doing his thing, and I'm just allowing him to use this body because I have used it as much as I want to.
Okay.
And the satisfaction that I get from using it as much as I want to is not as much as all I get from allowing the Most High to use it.
Okay. So where we can get your album?
My album is available on all online stores. So it's on Spotify, it's on Amazon, it's on iTunes. Just Google my name and you'll see where you can buy, listen on Deezer,
Okay.
everything.
And when I say Google your name, we Google Empress Yahtoweh.
Empress Yahtoweh, that's Yahtoweh. It's Yahtoweh Selassie.
Well, Yahweh in that name, them.
Yes, it's Yah.
With a twin of the maker.
Right.
So you come by that name? Please tell me.
Well,
She asked a long time, but it just had hit me.
a high priest gave me that name. High priest gave me that name. I won't disclose the name of my high priest, but he gave me that name and he told me that the meaning of that name is awake and arise. It was given to me for the past, I would say, 3 years.
Okay. Just before you launch out.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the beginning of. You have to name yourself.
Right.
Just
Because as African people, we use, that's something we used to take pride in,
Yeah.
how we name our children.
And
we're
people
not doing
accept
it
you more.
anymore.
People accept the name of you.
Yes.
And
Yes,
different.
I'm used to it. I'm used to
Long
persons,
time.
so,
Yeah. When you look a bit, you just lock by
You just
yourself
have
more
the-
time and
yeah.
meditate on it.
But the thing is, you just have the love. No, when I'm small, younger, no, I wasn't.
Tomboy.
I was a normal child,
No,
man. I
man.
give beer trouble, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, man. No, I give beer
Come here, if
trouble.
you wonder where the deep meditation they start from, so you have
But
to
it
do, right?
started from a child. It
Yeah,
started
yeah.
from a child because I was always sensitive.
Mhm.
So, being sensitive and I didn't grow up with my mom, so being sensitive, I always push to know God. It's always a desire. One of my biggest passions is to know God for myself, and I know Him now. He's His Imperial Majesty Emperor Yahtoweh. So I'm feeling fulfilled and happy to share, not to doctrinate anyone, just to share my journey. So my album is like a piece of my journey to this point where I am now, right? The questions I ask myself, the prayers that I pray to the Most High when I'm going through my troubles, the prayers that I chant, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the 12-track album is really you know, my journey. And then I do have some singles out now, and those singles are produced by Orchestra Divine Production, and those coming out, which you just heard, Shine Your Light, that's one of Orchestra production. And I have, you know, Get Up Now, you know, and I do have one that is Blazing the Fire, that I find out that a lot of persons are afraid to play it, you know, Fireball from Babylon, but it's called Nyabingi, and it's really, because my roots is Nyabingi, so, you know, being in music now, a Nyabingi chant have to come out of me. A couple years ago, Rasta was thinking, you know, man, they are Babylon.
Yeah.
But the truth is, Babylon is anyone or any individual who oppress another individual.
Oh. So are the oppressor, yeah, shackled pan.
Oppressors. And what I find, oppressors doesn't have any color.
True. True.
We would want to think that, yes, because we have been through slavery, oppressors is a black and white thing. It is not anymore. We have to look at our situation and realize that a lot of us in black skin are white inside. And I can go deep and tell you why I have that theory, because I'm also a psychologist. And a lot of us who are white are black inside. So you find you have a lot of white men who are real Rastas more than even the black Rasta them.
Tell you.
And I'm not saying that to disrespect Rastafari, because I have great respect for Rastafari, and I can't speak on their behalf.
Right, but I think they're wise enough to understand.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is that through the system of oppression and through the system where, you know, they are teaching our children the thinking and the thoughts of our enslavers, that those, you know, white men who were so heartless, because they had to be heartless to do what they're doing. If we are going to look back in history and move on from it, we have to look back, even if it was my father, we have to look back and say they were heartless to have done such a thing to a set of people. And because they were heartless, how can their minds be taught to our children? And so you have now our children being taught to think like these same men that enslave us who are wicked, right? And now they grow up now displaying the behavior and attitude of those same ancient enslavers. You understand? So you see it happening in our society with the killing. And you see them heartless, see? But it's so the slave masters, them the heartless, and it's so them train them out to be. But because you're going to say they were born and a slave, that doesn't affect it. It affects them. It's in their genes. It's in their genes. It's in their genes, because what you teach yourself goes into your mind, and it affects how you behave. And why a lot of white people now ending up being black inside, and that's one theory. That's not just a complete theory, but one of my theories is that heart transplant, blood transfusion, they need us.
Interrace sexual relationships. So what you find is that their blood is mixed up in ours. How can we now separate ourselves? We can't. And how can we now look at just racism? That's not the only ism that is there. You have classism, you have educationism, you have so many isms that is separating us. You know? Boy, I would sit and listen to you lecture me all day and go back in the past. Because what you're saying does make sense, and it is recorded in history.
Yeah.
It's a history that we often overlook.
Yeah.
We don't pay much attention to.
Yeah.
But it's food for thought. Empress Yahtoweh with us on Lifestyle Interview this week, friends. You know, I wish I had another hour to go just to sit and listen to her. You know, but you know that time is of the essence, and we see her rising, and she is tend to rise further in the system, music industry. And I want to say to you viewers that you need to follow her, whatever platform, internet media, follow her growth and development, and try to get something from her, because not everything out there we can get good food from. When I talk about good food, spiritual knowledge. And when you see a person that is among us that can give us these things, these are the person we need to support. You know, we hear about queens and empresses on their big thrones in other countries. But when we have a queen and an empress among us, that serve us the way that she's serving us, we have to appreciate her. Appreciate her and those that surrounds her, those that who support her too, and push her. And viewers, let me tell you, man, take it from Mr. Resident, man. Me a old man now, me know me a talk about. Me been there. And I always inside of what is happening in our country. And it's a pleasure to have meet such a tremendous day. Because the other day I was giving up on the youths. Because I mean, see no future, but give God thanks that I met a lady that changed my perspective of Jamaica and Jamaicans.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, Empress, enough respect. You mentioned a word about the music and singing, but deep down inside there's a word that keeps playing back in my mind. You're singing a chanting, man. You're chant, man.
Exactly.
A divine thing you do, man. And not
chant.
just music and
Chant.
you chant, man. And I
Chant.
heard that, man.
That's
But we have to
true.
work with it word
Yes,
out there now.
yeah. For them to understand. Right.
But and chant and meditation, you know, friends. Chanting and empowerment.
Right. So that's why even though I know Alice Selassie as the Almighty, I can say, Jaja children.
Jaja.
So the world can understand.
Ah. Yes.
The same man we're talking about,
Right,
the Almighty
right,
one, you
right.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Any last words that we are about to leave?
Well, I wouldn't say last words because there are many more words. I mean,
Yeah.
many more I could say, but I want to say thanks to my team. I'm confident in the team that I have now.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, big up yourself, Bad Bigs, you know, big up yourself, Oracle, Zao. And I want to big up my, you know, international driver, big up yourself. And, you know, I do get a lot of support from, you know, friends that I call family, because really and truly, it's about family. People cut out the friend thing because the friend thing is what mashing up our meditation, because we think that because we say we're a friend, we can style you and we're not going to be friends tomorrow. But if it's your family, you don't want to style your family. If it's your family, you don't want to hurt your family. Even though we find that is happening now, but we need to go back to that love of self and seeing each other as our brother's keeper, so that, you know, we can bring back love and unity into the community, right? Parents, you need to sit down and talk to your child, build a relationship with your child, observe your child, observe them from they're young, and notice if there's any natural talent in them that you can encourage them to do. Because if you see what is happening now, you have been trained to go to school, get your education, and so you pass on that to your child. But that child could have a talent that can probably start earning from his 10, 14, 15, depending on what creative talent that child has. So you have to observe your child from early and build a relationship so that you can, you know, harness that their natural talent from them, so that they can contribute positively to society and not come out looking for a job. And then when they don't get the job, they get disappointed and then they turn to crime and violence. Blessed love.
I must say thank you for staying with us on Lifestyle Interview this week. Thank you to all our viewers in our community and everyone that revealed to me how much you enjoy Empress Yahtoweh music videos on our channel. We leave out this week with one of our latest video recording, Jaja, Children. So?
Yes.
Don't take me to no studio, I'm gonna burn it down. This is Yahtoweh'S with a brand new sound. Burn it, burn it. Burn it, burn it. Everywhere we go. People want to know who we are. So we have to tell them, say we are Jaja children, and we no fear none of them. Jaja children, tell them we not beg no friend. Selassie and me daddy, not to mention Marcus Garvey, Empress Penny and me mommy, not to mention great nanny. Big up a plan. Just follow me, look up black man. Whether you a white man, Chinese or Indian, this is a message for all nations. All of we are same and all of we are one. Let's come together, make a righteous stand. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, who we are. So we have to tell them, say we are Jaja children, Jaja children, Jaja children, and we no fear none of them. Jaja children, Jaja children, Jaja children, tell them we not beg no friend. No IMF, no reparation. What we really need a better education. Teach you about ourselves, teach you about our land. Africa full of gold and enough diamond. Burn corruption, burn pollution, burn poverty, discrimination. From you love yourself, you love everyone. Come Jaja children, hold up your hand. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, who we are. So we have to tell them, say we are Jaja children, Jaja children, Jaja children, and we no fear none of them. Jaja children, Jaja children, Jaja children, tell them we not beg no friend. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, who we are. So we have to tell them, say we are Jaja children, Jaja children, Jaja children, and we no fear none of them. Jaja children, Jaja children, Jaja children, tell them we not beg no friend.
Alright. Join us next week, folks. We'll be back with more from Lifestyle.
Total Mix TV. We cater for music videos, parties, funerals, weddings, high school graduation, and more. Contact Total Mix TV or just call the number on your screen. Hey, this is Total Mix TV, man. You know we cater for music videos, parties, funerals, even weddings and high school graduations, etc. Just contact Total Mix TV or just call the number on your screen, man. Hi, boy.